Hi everyone, it's October 25th, 2012. I'm Dwight Schmuck. This is the Schmuck Look. And today I'm going to talk specifically about Richard Mourdock. He's a U.S. Senate candidate from Indiana, and he's a damn fool, an idiot. We don't need this guy in the Senate, the Club of 100, the most exclusive club in the world. We do not need this clown in there. He talked to God many times, and I'm going to talk here specifically about the abortion issue, which, as we know, the neocons, while they don't want big government, they're more than happy to have that big government say to women, you can't have this. Now, there's probably all kinds of reasons. I'm going to hit on what I think is the biggest one in a little bit. But Richard Mourdock said that, he's okay with an abortion exemption when the life of the mother is in danger. But for rape, well, God intended you to be pregnant, don't you know? So, it's God's will, and he talked to God many times about this. I get real worried about assholes who talk to God. Republican, Taliban, I don't care. You're killing people because God said it's okay to do that. Oh yes, it's God's will. God's greatest gift is the gift of life, and we shouldn't take it away just because the woman got raped. That had nothing to do with it. The guy sticking his penis inside her and ejaculating. No, it was a gift from God, caused the life inside her womb. And we must protect that life because God said so. I am really tired of you assholes talking about you talked to God, God talked to you. There's a term in psychobabble for this. You're fucking nuts, Richard Mourdock. If God talked to you, you need to do some ink blot tests. Because she told me that she never talked to you. What do you think about that there, Ricky? I'm telling you, you got to go on YouTube, go to the Young Turks, God intended rape pregnancies, and the GOP is backpedaling, kind of, sort of, maybe in a wishy-washy, namby-pamby, pissy little way. He has been endorsed by Romney, although the Romney campaign, when they, got this noise, well, no, we don't agree with him on this one. We think the rape abortion exemption should stay in. But, and here's that big but, there's always a big ass. He's the only Senate candidate Romney has endorsed, and while they don't agree, on the rape abortion exemption, he's still endorsing this clown. Ryan has endorsed this clown. Why is it important to get all these Republicans in? Well, if they can overload the Supreme Court with neocons, you see, they can do away with Roe versus Wade, and then only rich people get to have abortions. Why is this? Because they're the only ones who can get the hell out of the country and go somewhere where it is legal. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what this is all about. They don't want equality unless it's, I'm rich and that makes me more equal than you. Why, I should be allowed to get these things because I'm rich. You're not rich? Pff, puff and piddle. Richard Mourdock is what I call the horse's patoot. You might ask what a horse's patoot is. Now, it's kind of sort of disgusting, but you're going to have to get real close to the horse's butt while it's walking along doing the pooping thing, dropping the horse apples, because after each one is expelled, there's this little and, some say it's that breath of fresh air. Others claim it's sucking air in. I don't know. All I know is it's the horse's patoot. Richard Mourdock, Every time this guy opens his mouth, it's a horse's patoot. It's what it's worth. He's trying to take away the rights given to us, or that the Supreme Court said we had all along, but were taken from us. They gave them back, because that's what politics is. We giveth, we taketh away, we giveth back, because we're so beneficent. Oh, we should be exempt from everything, don't you know? There is that other dark side on this that I might, being the schmuck I am, bring up. You know, you want to save all these fetuses. Are you going to make the daddies pay child support? Oh, make a guy do something? And especially if it's one of your kids. Because I'm having a feeling here, some of you want grandchildren so desperately, you're ready to send little Ricky out there to do his thingy with his thingy. And, well, if she can't get an abortion, you've got a grandchild. It might not be a boy, and, well, shucky darns. You know, the damnedest thing is, how in the hell do your wives allow you to sleep at night? I'm willing to bet big money that I ain't got. You're in twin beds or double, you know, some separate beds. They might both be queen or king size, but I'm thinking it's got to be separate beds, because you say these stupid things, and unless you've got this woman completely enslaved, completely mindless and gutless, I wouldn't want to be the one to fall asleep next to her. And okay, maybe you got that kind of guts. I don't think so. You've backpedaled yourself on this one a bit there, Mr. Mourdock. And that's Mourdock, Mourdock. Richard Mourdock, senatorial candidate from Indiana, who's willing to bet that the Hoosiers, 80%, 85% of the Hoosiers believe in God, so therefore they have to believe as he does. I'm thinking to myself, no, not necessarily. And again, you can find all this stuff on the Young Turks, on the God-intended rape pregnancies, GOP backpedals. Go find it. I'm telling the truth here. The senatorial candidate is not. He talked to God. God also put a whole lot of things out there that you can find at the grocery store in the veggie section that will eliminate a lot of pregnancies. Why are we kept from knowing this? Well, if you can take care of yourself, you don't need the Richard Mourdocks who are so willing to eliminate regulation on their fat cat buddies so they keep getting more money for re-election campaigns, because campaigning costs a lot of money in this day and age. We don't have reporters anymore. We have ad people. You know, you don't have to go out and cover every word of a speech. Used to be in the day, you know, way back when Abe Lincoln was running for president, they would, you know, put the whole speech, word for word, in the newspaper. Now you get bits and snippets, and the rest is gone. But you get them big-ass full-page ads, because that's where the profit is. I'm not against profit. I'm a capitalist. But capitalism unrestrained is pure fucking greed, and the greediest son of a bitch is gonna win. And often, that greedy son of a bitch is represented by Richard Mourdock's type. Yeah, I didn't say Richard Mourdock. I said his type. Because anybody who talks to God and God talks back to is real easy to be persuaded when you say, well, God wants you to do this. That's the whole problem here. Republican, Taliban, they're the same people. They want to control you, me, everybody else. And that's what it's all about, folks. Control. Do you want these guys to control you? God says she didn't. I'm Dwight Schmuck. That's the Schmuck Look. You all take care out there. Peace.